Hi guys, Mitchell here, Mitchell, Minnesota. Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk some stats. Let's talk a quick trip to see some friends. Let's talk eating. Let's talk tags. Let's dish. Get your tea, get your coffee, get your cheesecake if you dare, or cheesecake flavored Yoplait Light, and let's sit a spell, shall we? Okay guys, I'm so glad you are back and joining me. If you are new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Hit the subscribe button, the like button if you like. If not, don't tell anybody you hate it because I'd like to get more followers. If you are not new here, welcome back. I am so thrilled to have you on and to hear me ramble about things. So I'm gonna do stats first. So I had gastric bypass revision from Lapband to RNY gastric bypass on August 7th, 2018 at St. Joseph's Hospital in St. Paul, Minnesota with Dr. Jeffrey Fazen. My starting weight was 273 pounds and my current weight as of today is 239 pounds, which is a grand total loss of 34 pounds since my pre-op diet 2 weeks prior to my revision. I am thrilled to be in the 290s. No, I've been there before, don't you worry. The 230s, I'm hoping it's not a long visit. Sorry, I got a notification. I hope it's not a long visit. I'd like to meet the 230s and I'd like to send them off into the sunset. I am very pleased with that. I hit a stall a couple weeks ago. I think I talked about it, and it's going to be different for a couple reasons. Number one, I was a Lapband patient and already had stuff going on in my tummy. So even my surgeon was like, it's a different experience. You're gonna lose slower and then faster and then a lot slower, and then there's gonna be more stalls in the journey. And I didn't have, and number two, I don't have as much weight to lose as other people. So I'm glad that I'm genuinely, I've never been jealous of anybody. This is the only thing in my life. It's so gratifying to see people who have lost an incredible amount of weight, and to see people who just keep losing the weight. It's awesome. Who, whether they were quite heavy and they lost an incredible amount of weight, and I'm so proud of these people. And then I'm kind of in the middle. Like, yes, I was quite large, but taking it all down faster just isn't maybe necessarily the no all end all be all for me. But I'm pretty thrilled to be a part of it. And let's just keep it moving. Today is my 5-week. Today, I actually did a video on Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Today is 5 weeks since my surgery, and it is crazy. It has been a crazy adventure. I am now, today, free to roam a bit. They want me to omit some things still, like hard meats, like a steak, a well-done steak, or some legumes and some things with skins. Totally understandable. And that's fine. Have I cheated? Yes and no. I don't necessarily know if it's cheating. I've tried a couple different things. I had well, I'll get into that because I gotta tell you about my weekend. But I definitely have had, what did I have? I got a couple chips here and there. Even today at a meeting, I had one of the Hershey's Kisses that was on the table, because I believe my doctor, my nutritionist, they're like, if you deprive yourself, you're gonna have, and this is just their opinion. Again, I'm prefacing this with, not every bariatric diet is the same. We don't all go to the same doctor. So some people are gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe you had chocolate. Well, I can't believe you're rude. So take that. My doctor had said, like, you're gonna have a breakdown and just go crazy if once in a blue moon you don't try something. And he said right now is a good time to start testing out the waters on different things to see what you can and can't handle. There's that yawning again. Sorry, I am I was up early to do my paper for my doctoral program. Then I did work. Now I am cleaning and cooking for dinner, so I'm just a little tired. So yeah, I'm trying different things and I'm enjoying it. But the cool thing is, I'm not eating a bag of Hershey's Kisses, which I would do. I would absolutely do. I'm not eating an entire bag of Smart Pop. I haven't tried popcorn yet, but you get the drift. Like, it's an incredible difference right now, and I really like that. I've been craving like salads, which again, I think I did have this weekend, and I'll tell you all about that. So that's kind of where I'm at 5 weeks out. It's all's going good. I can have coffee soon, but again, like I said before, I don't know if I want to. Maybe like one pumpkin spice latte with, you know, not this, not that, because they can do it all sugar-free, and like a small one. And then I'll give the other half to my husband or whatever, even though he hates them. I did drag him to a Starbucks so that I could smell it, and he had it, and he didn't want it, so he is the ultimate MVP. I went to Florida this past weekend. I left on Saturday, got back yesterday. Now, I have some really close friends in Brazil. I used to go to Brazil. I think I've been 5, 6, 7, 10 times, something like that. Every year I'd go down to Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, in a city outside of São Paulo where my friends live. And it was cool that this was their first time in the U.S. And I really tried to get them up to Minnesota, but it was just going to have to be Miami, which is fine. So which I mean, it's kind of like New York. Like, yes, you're in the United States, but it's not like the culture in the same way that you find in a lot of the U.S. So fine, whatever. And I was excited because my friends always interpret for me when I'm in Brazil, even though it's gotten less and less over the years, the need, so I could interpret for them now in Portuguese. And it's funny because they literally, like, everybody thought they spoke Spanish, and it kind of irritated them, and I'm like, well, that's what it is, sorry. But as I was really nervous to go because I'm still a baby at this. I'm still freshly converted. So freshly converted sounds like a tawdry novel. I should copyright that. Anywho, squirrel. So I was like, crap, what if I get cravings? What if I get this? What if I get that? I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's just go. I'm going to have fun and see my friends, and I'm going to be as careful as I can. And I think I did a really good job. So we met my friends, stayed on Miami Beach, checked in at the hotel, and they're like, oh, by the way, you get 3 free drinks at the bar. I'm like, oh, that's lovely. I don't have any connection to liquor. So like, that didn't bother me. We went to Denny's, and I had the moons over my hammy and french fries. I just ordered it because it was easier. Didn't have any of the french fries. No, I took a bite of half of a french fry, and I took the bread off of one side, and I literally had, I think, 3 little bites, and I was satisfied. And I felt good because I gave the other half, I just put it on my friend's plate, and then the fries on my other friend's plate, because I felt perfectly satisfied with those 4 little bites. And I just felt really good about that. I totally forgot to take a picture of it, or else I would show you, because I'm like, I gotta show everybody. And then fast forward to Sunday night, we were at another little restaurant, and I ordered a Caesar salad, which was okayed by my doctor. And I'll insert a picture here. So I feel really good about the fact that, like, I just had a little bit. I mean, the salad was probably like this big, and I had a couple of the croutons, couple little bites. Could I have kept going? Absolutely. That's always been my problem. Like, I know I should stop, but I don't. This is a tool that's helping me stop or eating smaller amounts. So I felt really good about that, and it was a good change. I may, those couple little bites though, it's weird because I haven't felt the full until then. Like, my tummy was like, oh, you're done. I'm like, that's weird. But then again, I think it's because I've been having mostly liquids, and like, I chew my eggs like crazy. I just kind of tried it out like my doctor suggested, and all went really well. Again, this is the longest time I haven't vomited once on this journey. with the Lapband, it was multiple times a day. So this is the longest time I've gone without vomiting in years. So very, very excited about that. And that's freaking crazy that I'm like, yeah, I'm not throwing up, but it's a win. That is a non-scale victory. That is the first non-scale victory I will speak to. I want to insert a little video of the beach right here. And a picture of my friends and I. I'm not at a place, like, it was kind of, I'm not at a place where I was like, yeah, let's go in the water. I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. I don't have the courage, and that's fine. I don't need to. I'm literally not doing this for anybody's approval. And that's something I feel very good and proud of, that I didn't do this for anybody but myself. I'm the one who wanted this, and I wanted it for a couple different reasons, but not one of those reasons was for anybody else. And that I feel very proud of myself for it, and that to me says that I did it for the right reasons. I hate humidity, I hate heat, so let's go to Miami for the weekend. Most people be like, oh my God, yeah, and I was like, hey, what about Winnipeg? Winnipeg is great, and it's like 5 hours from my house. Like, let's head up to Canada. But that did not fly, so Miami Beach wasn't. It was just so busy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, if I were to go to a warm place, if I were gonna go to a warm place in the US, I'd wanna go to California, just because I'm a West Coast kid, so I love California. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. So yes, so I'm feeling good all around, and I think that that's a good thing. I'm still tired all the time. I'm still not quite back to normal, and I think that that's normal, and I'm not gonna push it. I am kind of worried about the holidays and how temptation will be, but I have to live it. You can't hide from things. Like, my husband's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to eat this in front of you. And I'm like, no, I appreciate it. I love you. But don't feel like you have to, because this is real life. I'm the one that openly has a problem with food. So it's not up to anybody but myself to rectify that however I need to. And using this tool is the way that I'm trying to rectify it. So yeah, so moving on to funnier things. Tags, oh my gosh, you guys. I am obsessed with these tag videos. I love them, I've always loved them. I'm so glad to be a part of them. Keep tagging me if you do them. I was so busy this weekend and not in Minnesota, so I didn't do the one that Daniel had tagged me in, but I'm starting to see them roll in, and I haven't got to watch your guys' videos yet, so I'm actually gonna do that after I edit this video, so I'm very excited to see that. It's so cool to have this community of people like myself who are going through similar things. I think we've all probably felt alone, and we've all kind of felt jaded in a lot of ways, and that's okay. Weight has an incredible effect on your body and your mind. It weighs both down extremely, extremely heavily and dangerously sometimes. I think I'm very lucky. I know I'm very lucky. I know I'm very blessed. I know things could always be worse, and I'm very lucky to have this community. You know, I've got 63 incredible subscribers, and I'm perfectly fine with that. If it was just y'all for the rest of my days, I'd be thrilled, because I think we're building those connections and we're getting to know each other, and you guys are so funny. And I'm not exaggerating when I say I watch every second of everyone's videos, because they're so awesome and they're great. So that's all I have for week 5. I will probably do the next tag video that I was tagged in tonight or tomorrow. So until we meet next time, if nobody, and I mean nobody, said that they loved you today, nobody told you that you were valuable, nobody said you're worth something, nobody told you that they loved you today, remember, I do. And I always will. Happy Tuesday.